sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa67's workshop, and welcome to issue 23 of Legends of Ferrari, the die-cast 1/24 scale model collection from our good old friends at DeAgostini. And this week we have got the Ferrari SF23 from the year 2023, driven by Charles Leclerc, folks. So, if you want to grab these and collect them along with me, follow this link here. There's a clickable version below in the description. Pop, and that will take you to the DeAgostini website where you can subscribe to this iconic collection, folks. Let's have a quick shufty through the magazine before we grab the model. Here's an introduction here to the SF23. Some nice pictures of there. Uninterrupted development. Yes, this was basically an iteration of the F175, folks. And all the upgrades were starting to come during this season to Ferrari, just to give them a little bit of a boost. Tribute there's the bodywork. Had two details that differentiated it from its predecessor there. Very pleasing stylistic solutions, as it says there. This was Carlos's scheme that he ran. Here's Charles himself. Very determined young man, he really is, and I can see him going on to greatness. I really can. There's something about this chap. Here's some briefing info there on the car itself. Does look beautiful, doesn't it, from this angle? Some more information and blurbage there. There's Charles himself there, looking rather pleased with himself. Got a podium on the Austrian GP there. And then obviously here's a profile of Fred Vasseur, yes. The team principal who's currently in charge at Ferrari. And did he get the coup of the century by signing Lewis? It's yet to be seen, isn't it, folks? But yeah, absolute legend. He's going to be that guy. So that's the magazine done. We'll bring in the model in its display case. That's how they arrive, with a big blow pack on the top. I tend to keep them on whilst I'm moving the model around the bench, folks. I don't want to scratch the case. So we'll go ahead, pop this out the case, and we'll have a looky-loo. And there she is, folks. And look at her. What a thing of beauty. Just looking at that top-down shot there. Look at these beautiful, beautiful curves where the air can come up over and just sweep down and along this bodywork, folks. The carbon fibre recreated on the rear wing there and on the floors and the front wing is spectacular. Little side fins there and winglets appearing all along the side of this machine, folks. The wheel brows looking rather resplendent, but all the different permutations that are going on around this busy area of the car. But look how steep this gully is here, where the air rushes up and literally gets drawn straight tight along this body line, right the way along through the rear suspension and then out through that diffuser there. It is an aerodynamicist's dream. It really is. I love the matte look, I must admit. The matte red Ferrari does appeal to me. A lot of the purists prefer the super shiny, but I do kind of think it works. Nice little checkerboard effect on the black there. Just gives this car some nice little highlights and cutouts that I think work, to be quite honest with you. The end plates there with their little raised eyebrow effect on the end there, just to scoot air up and along and into these little cooling fins that are run inside the wheels there, folks. Look at the bib, how split that's become. It's almost slicing itself now down there. And when we spin the car upside down, look at all the aero going on under the floor here, folks. All these different veins that are built in now under the floors to draw air along. It's almost as sculpted under here as the car is above the floor. It's that ground effect to suck that car down into the ground. But just the sheer beauty and elegance of the design underneath, it's unbelievable. I can understand when these cars break down why the team principals are cringing when they get craned into the air, because the competition get to see all of this. They get to see what's going on underneath, and then they sneakily go off and replicate it for their cars. How narrow the intakes have become for the radiators over the years. I remember these being top to bottom, right down to the base of the floor, big openings. And of course then all the litter and things could get sucked into them areas, whereas now it's quite narrow. So yeah, I absolutely adore the look of this car, folks. It really is something spectacular. Look at the interior there with the PlayStation steering wheel, but how tight the cockpit is and how sculpted it all is. And again, the little mini winglets that are on the halo and the wing mirrors, and now weather vanes almost, or air vanes. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful example there. So, you would like to grab this for your collection, folks, and add this Ferrari. Click this link all the way along there, folks. That will take you to DeAgostini's website, where you can take out a subscription for these beautiful Ferraris. Also, to help me out, you can click little fester in the corner there and subscribe to the channel. I'll be immensely grateful. Also, whilst you're there, give the bell a ring and select all. That'll notify you of upcoming content. Until then, thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. See you next time. Bye-bye.